Woo-wee! It started. It has started. Oh man, I'm gonna be proud when it's done, but right now, my goodness, looks a little rough. Let me show y'all. Jake took all this siding off my building today. He took all that siding off my building and laid it down. And so now it's do or die. Like, we can't stop now. There's no holding back. So today we're gonna build some forms. We're gonna get our forms set. Let me show y'all just a little bit real quick what we're gonna try to get accomplished today. All right, so you'll see this over a couple of days. Well, you'll see this, you know, you're not gonna see this tomorrow. You're gonna see it more when it's all completed, but for the first of the video, anyway. Like I said, Jake's got all this metal taken down. Got all that metal taken down. We got it stacked up over there by Brienne's fence, trying to just keep it out of the way of everything. And then I'm gonna start, I got my first board marked. We're gonna start cutting our form boards and getting our form boards put in. That's what you'll see next. And after the form boards are in, so you have the shape, you'll have the shape of the slab. Then I can come in here and mark out where my posts are gonna go and set all my posts. And hopefully I can get the form set today. I cannot get my post set because I did not go get any concrete. Bree possibly may have some concrete here. I can call her and find out. If she does, I may try to get a couple of posts set today. Then tomorrow, I would love to get my rafters all hung and my laths put on and everything done. Maybe on 4th of July, possibly getting my metal up there. And then on the 5th of July, they're gonna be here with concrete and we could pour the slab. I don't know if it's gonna happen that way, but I was actually gonna hire a guy to help me with my metal, but I don't know, I'm very, very, very impatient person. I don't like to wait, and he can't get to anything this weekend. So I'd have to wait a whole nother week. And even though I can't park on the concrete for a week after it's poured, I would still just like to have all that done, and that way when it is ready, I could just roll with it. But anyway, let's set some form boards. We have got us a brand new saw blade, so hopefully it'll cut straight. I don't always do this, but I'm gonna show y'all real quick. You always cut to where your board will fall off and your saw will still be resting on something. The way you always try to cut. Boy, it cuts a whole lot better than it was, for sure. All right, there's one. I may go ahead and cut my other end, that way I don't have to stop again. Well, I may have to move some boards around too. It's like I got boards on top of boards here on this trailer. Well, oh, here we go. Ah. There we go. Always use this for a guide too, for my saw. Like butter, like butter. it's just to hold it until I can get a stake in there behind it. I get this all measured out, then I'll put some stakes in behind them so they can't move. Missed. All right, we cooking now. All right, guys, so I'm putting my form boards together now. I'm just going to use a few of these little cut-offs to sister them together. This is not for strength, okay? The board is short. If I was doing this for strength, I'd put a long board. But just to hold them together so that I can keep this stuff flush, this is going to be fine. All I'm looking for is to hold these together to make my 40 foot. There we go. Good flush all the way down. I'm gonna do that right down here on one more, and then we can stand it up and put it where it goes. All right. Now I'm gonna need some help. Flip it up right, put it in here, and nail it in, and we'll have it all squared up and make sure we're good where we're at. I'm liking it. Okay, guys. Lou's worried about how she looks. We gotta square this thing up, so we're gonna measure corner to corner and then we'll move a little bit to get the same measurement. So right now we're at 41, 4.5. Watch out, Carter Cash, watch it. Woo-wee, 41.9, hold on. It's gotta come my way, this whole side.
What do you need help with, Bubba?
41.7, go to the other corner.
Just 1 minute and I'll help you. 1 minute.
Oh Lord, 41.6. I'm gonna bring it. 41.6.5. Go to the other side.
Sit down.
41.6.5. We're good. Perfect. All right, guys, we got her squared up. That's what we wanted to do. Ooh, I don't know how much y'all can see. That's what we wanted to do. Now we got to put a stake. We're going to put a stake in these corners so these corners can't move. And then we'll measure from the existing slab over to this new board to make sure we have the same width all the way down. We'll put stakes down through there. And that's how we'll make sure it stays good, square, and true and doesn't move. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all watch me cut a few steaks. I'm probably not gonna let y'all watch me drive steaks because I could make myself look like a real idiot driving steaks. Now we're just going to take, I don't have a good sawhorse for this. Got a steak. Cut a few more to get everything how we want it. looking little steak. Nice looking steaks, man. I ought to cut steaks for a living. All right, maybe not. That was a joke. Little lopsided that on that one. Oh. It's amazing what a new saw blade can do for a person, I promise you that. All right, we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna go dry some steaks now. I didn't do too bad on the first one, so maybe I'll let y'all see one. You really should dry from the inside. There we go. Brienne has a whoa. I can see the water line. I will not put a steak where the water line goes. Keep this thing from moving. Then we can sure up our board. Down this long ways, make sure we got it all straightened up. And the forms will be done. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. I've seen those guys at work though with that sledgehammer. They'll start that steak and then one-handed. Boom. 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 I don't think I'm that talented, but I will try it in a minute. All right, so you can see right now down that board, we got a little wobble in it. We got to get that wobble out. And we do that by measuring across from this board over here to here. And this will probably have to come in a little bit. I don't know, I'm not measuring right now, but that's what we'll have to do, I believe. And I know what my inside measurement is, so I need to find out what my measurement is from outside or that board, so I know. I can just go inside, that's fine. I'm gonna put a stake right here where my boards come together. And I know where I need to be. I'm not there. Now I'm there. I don't know how to keep that there. I hope that stayed. Yes, it stayed. All right, good. There we go. Whew. That job's a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. We'll work it all the way down now. The camera hasn't moved. Can you see how much straighter that board is now from where it was at? That's because it's nice and straight all the way down through there. Let me back up a little bit where I can see the whole thing. I have remeasured everything. Everything is perfect. All right. Now what we're going to use for steel, I got to get some plastic first and put down plastic so we don't get a bunch of ground moisture coming up through the slab. And then we've got to put some steel on top of it. I'm going to use cow panels and just hog ring them together. And that's going to make my steel foundation for this thing. Okay, guys, so the last step here, the final steps, is trying to make sure everything's level. And let me get my handheld so I can show you all the level real quick. Okay, so right now everything's on just natural ground. There's nothing been pulled up, nothing's been screwed into any of the stakes or anything like that. Everything's just natural right now. But one thing I do want to say real quick is I probably won't screw this end board in down here because we're probably going to take this form board that you're looking at back out. And the only reason for that is we don't need to be in here until we get ready for concrete. But we're going to want to drive the tractor. I've already got the man basket on the tractor. I don't know if y'all can see that. I've got the man basket on the tractor so that hopefully tomorrow me and Jake can get over here and get all the rafters and everything up. If I get my post stood up in time and concrete it in, we can get over here tomorrow and put up the rafters. Or if we don't get to it tomorrow, maybe on the 4th of July, we can put up the rafters. And I want to try to get the metal on this thing before the concrete, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It'd be nice to keep that concrete in the shade while it cures. But again, don't know if we're going to be able to make all that happen. So this form board will probably come out, but let me show y'all just natural ground levelness. That's right in between the lines. I can live with that all day long. So that means this board can stay where it's at. I'm not sure about this one down here. Okay, ooh, that's close. Really and truly, that end down there towards the building needs to go up about a 1/4 inch, but I can't bring it up because it's flush right here with this. Oh, actually, it's not flush. I need to bring that up a little bit. Oh, I need to knock that back loose and bring that up. Okay, I can do that then, and then that board will be level. And then what are we gonna have over here though? These. Oh man, that's pretty good, guys. I can't believe this ground's running that level. That's just crazy that the ground's running that level. You know what, I can live with that all day long. It's inside the bubble. I can live with inside the bubble. Wow. And I haven't done nothing. I'm gonna have to literally lift up that corner just a hair. Lift it up just a hair and put a screw into that board, and I'm not gonna do nothing else. I'm gonna screw these into the stakes where they're at, and we're gonna call the forms level and good. Man, This went, praise God, this went much, much easier than I thought it was going to. I am very happy. And look at old Dan, barely made a mess over here today. I'll pick up those few little boards. We will have no mess at the end of the day. Love it like that. Guys, real quick, let me just address something with everybody, please. Everybody always, Daniel, why the black shirts and why the long sleeves? Well, I don't know how long some of you guys have been following the page, but listen, old Dan has had, oh, I don't know, 20 something cancers, pre-cancers, burned off of my head from the sun exposure. I do like to get a tan on my arms, and I pull my sleeves up a lot. But as far as the heat in these black shirts, guys, these are dry fit shirts, okay? They're dry fit. They let a bunch of air flow through them. They're not like a cotton shirt where that cotton will just soak up. I mean, these will soak up some water, but cotton don't let air flow through it like these dry fits do. These shirts are made for fishing. They're made for fishing in the summertime. They're made to keep you cooler. So yeah, I get it, they're black, but I'm not gonna wear white. I get too dirty and do too many things to wear white and greens and blues. I like my black shirts. Make me look a little thinner sometimes. Anyway, but no, the black shirts, guys, listen, if I was wearing a cotton shirt out here, like a t-shirt or something, I'd have had to already went and changed like 5 times. They'd literally be dripping wet. These are dry fit. They're made for this. So please don't think I'm an idiot for wearing black long sleeve shirts. And plus, I keep the sun off of my arms, and I don't want to maybe get the cancer spots. And you know, a lot of times I'm outside and I'm working and it's hot. And I even have, right now I'm not, because the sun is down behind the house over there, so I'm not getting any direct sunlight right now. But when I'm out in the sun, I even have my hat on. And guys, listen, it's all about protection for me. Yeah, and looking cool, but mainly protection, mainly looking cool. You guys, look who finally come down and joined me after the evening's just about spent. Oh, Kim shows up.
I didn't know you were working until I took a walk.
Yeah, y'all know what we call that, right? What? We call that a blister. Shows up after work's done.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta be a man to get on these posts over to you right now. Ugh. Oh, yeah. These babies ain't light. Please be level. That's not good.
Right there, a minute.
We can't leave it there. It's not on the board.
So you're going to have to pick it up and once you get back over. See if you can scrape the side.
Well, I didn't expect to walk up on this.
All right, what do we got now? What do you mean?
It's late on a Tuesday and y'all are like building a whole new house out here.
Yeah. Good?
Looks good.
It's
It looks
right here. Are you
straight.
good with
That's
that?
very unmorrow-like.
What?
I said it looks straight and very unmorrow-like. It even looks square.
Well,
Y'all know who I've been hanging out with,
but
okay?
Lester is really weird about things being off.
I know, but nothing is straight. You have to admit it. Not one thing is straight or square.
Well, old Dan don't do work like that.
Well, it looks really great.
Thank you. Well, guys, it's almost dark. Well, it is dark, actually. It is. Oh, my watch stopped working. It's past 9 o'clock. And we got 4 bags of concrete that we borrowed from Brienne. I call it borrow. She'll probably call it stole. But I'll pay it back, maybe, if she needs it. But we're going to see how far we can go. I want to get all these posts set tonight, if possible. Come on. Oh. I've got screws in them, so they're being held up straight right now. Man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, folks. Oh, just want to make it. I don't want to have to go get more concrete tomorrow, anything like that. I make some of these holes oversized so that my post is standing straight. Come on. I can't see because of all the smoke. Or dust, I guess, more better word. I think we're gonna make it. 2 more bags, 3 more posts. Ooh-wee. Oh, we're gonna be cutting it close. I will get some water in a minute. Ah. Woo. Oh yeah. Come on. I think we're gonna make it. I'll let y'all know shortly. All right, I got my handy dandy concrete tamper. There we go. Oh yeah, making progress now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Man, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. You look, you see how those posts disappear? When you get to the front of that one, that means they're all set pretty dang straight. Now I will say, there is one, and at the top, looks like it has a little bow in it. The third one from this end, you can see kind of how it has a little bow in it right there. Then you see the second one, you see that? It's kind of hard to see, a little bit dark, but that's a bow in the top. That's not anything that's down here level, because you would be able to see it. They wouldn't all disappear like they're doing right there. So that's just a bow at the top. That'll come out when we put our top rail on there. That'll come out. It'll have to come back even with these other posts. Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm being honest. All this today would not have happened had I not got so much help from Jacob. Yeah, these are all straight. Then you look at that one out there, it's got that little bow in the top coming in, but that's okay. We'll straighten that out. These are long, tall posts. But Jacob doing all of that tin work made all this work I got done today possible. Because if I'd had to come home and take all that metal down, none of this would have got done today. I really, really, really appreciate what he did. Y'all tell him a big thank you from me. Of course, I'll tell him thank you too, but yeah, he made this happen today by doing all that. He did it out here in the heat of the day. At least when I got home this afternoon, the sun goes down over there on that side of the house, and I was able to kind of work in the shade for most of the day. I'm still sweating, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy with what we got right now. It's gonna be a nice little lean-to, just like the other side. It's gonna hold at least 2 vehicles perfectly, or tractor and truck. I mean, it'll hold whatever to free up a lot of space in that garage. And that's what I'm mostly concerned about. I'm gonna try to get out here to see if y'all can kind of see. You can't tell yet, plus it's dark, but we have the lean-to over there. We're gonna have one over here to match. Boy, it's gonna look really good when we're done. Anyway, all right, let me go in and help Lou. She's had Bree and Laramie's kids all afternoon. I've been out here working, and I can promise you with those kids, she's been working harder than I have. So let me get there and help that girl. I got a few more things to pick up. And guys, thank y'all for hanging out with us, and I'll try to get y'all as many updated videos as I can of progress. So hope y'all enjoy seeing them. Catch y'all later.